What's good? It's Music Nick, episode 99 of the Cook-Up series, and today we are making an NBA YoungBoy Rich as Hell inspired beat. It's a song off his new album, AI YoungBoy 2. Shout out Vxlente Beats for the suggestion. Shout out everyone who's been here on the journey from episode 1 to episode 99. I'm gonna have to do something epic for the next one, episode 100. I don't really know what I could even do besides just like make 100 more, but thank you for being here. Episode 99 of the Cook-Up series. Comment, like, subscribe, all that YouTube shit. Let's make a beat. So I already tapped out the BPM of the song Rich as Hell. It was around 155, 156, so we'll go 156, and then it's pretty much a very much piano driven beat with a few other accenting, maybe synths, maybe a vocal or something in the back, and then some hard drums. So we're gonna have that it's not gonna be an exact remake, but we're gonna just take that same style and inspiration. Let's actually pull up my my preset that I made in Addictive Keys, a bit more dirty. We'll write with this. So we got a nice crazy piano thing there. Really had to just took a little while because it'll probably be easier if I actually played piano. So if you're a young producer, start taking some fucking piano lessons and get on that slow grind. So in a few years you're fucking super dope. But anyway, built that out from the bottom up, just created this middle section here. Like we said, you have to get that falling piano in, slowly figured out the notes of the top line of that, built the chords underneath it. So that came together. It's pretty repetitive. So it looks crazy, but it's pretty repetitive once we got the initial chords to it, and then we could just build those same chords below here to get some bass into it, and then we just created some crazy top lines on top of it. Had to get one of these little rolls on the keys there to get that really NBA YoungBoy style and have these falls at the end there, and especially this last part there, I really like that where we octaved it. I don't know if Purity even has synths like this. Well, let's just go in here. I feel like they do. I just never even go in here. Let's see what things they have in here for slow synths. Already fucking fire. Maybe we'll actually try a different sound. Let's just click around. Let's see. actually just gonna grab this sound. It's a marine slow synth from Purity. Let's put on. We'll do the same thing we did. So on the piano we did this. We're gonna do this on here too. We did a chorus effect down to 33%, retro color, this slight detune. I do this all the time if you watch my videos. It's like this slight detune is something that I created myself. So you can kind of steal these settings if you want. And then the width I usually just kind of turn up lately. I've been doing that. I like to turn up the width on things. I do it on here and I do it on here. So what else? I think then we're gonna go, we'll put on a parametric EQ at the bottom. And then let's try out a filter freak. I want to see if maybe we can let's actually put this down here. Let's just try my like saucy mids. So it sounds kind of weird by itself, especially with that filter freak really making it go crazy on the fourth notes, but I think it blends in well with that. Like we said, we're gonna keep this simple. So let's now, like we said, they said we'll do a arcade thing. Let's do an arcade thing. Let's go up in here. Let's see if there's anything dope, just subtle. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Let's even. I don't really fuck with the vocoder much. Let's see what's good in here. All right, that name Pink Clouds just drew me in. I don't know what it is. I'm not even gonna read it. Let's just see it. I like the name Pink Clouds. So what are we in now? I transposed it up. So now we're in like D sharp, I think. So we're in D sharp minor. Technically Dorian, but it's. Let's go extra crazy with this. This might ruin it. This might make it sick. Let's just hit save first. So we're going to bring it all the way down to like 60 BPM. I'm going to hit Alt Disc Record on each one of these. I'm going to hit Alt R. And now we're going to start rendering. I've got each of these and we're going to put it back up to 156. But then we're going to go 8 bars. 8 bars. 8 bars. Now it's gonna be high pitch. So let's bring it down maybe 300 cents, see what happens. Honestly, I really fuck with that. The piano sounds a lot less like a piano and kind of gives a bit less of the NBA YoungBoy Rich's Hell feel, but like, I really fuck with this. We're gonna keep running with it. You know, it's just an inspired beat, so you know, there's all these fucking hard drums on here, and this is gonna be a sick beat. So my favorite thing to do on these hi-hats recently is we're going to go in here, we're going to hit Alt-R, and we're not going to do the velocities, we're going to do the pan. There's going to be a nice little randomization to the panning. That combined with widening it right here with the stereo separator. that's pretty much the drum bounce right there. So I had somebody ask me the other day what my main mastering is, because if you watch my videos, you've seen, especially recently in the past few months, even the past few videos, I like kind of change it up a lot recently. So my best two that I would recommend, really, like my main one that I think that I'm gonna mostly stick with is this fruity soft clipper with a threshold on 16.7 and then a post gain of 92%. I think that just really makes it fucking bump and sounds great. That's what I would really recommend, but you could also just really simply go on and put in a limiter. This is like the Nick Muir style. So that the Fruity Soft Clipper I learned from Based One, super dope producer. But then Fruity Limiter I learned from Nick Muir, super dope producer. So both work, both have like tons of like placement with dope artists. So both are valid. So this one just like turn up the gain until it gets like fucked up, I guess. Around like 3 dB. Right next to each other like that, it does like the limiter kind of does, I think, maybe give the bass a more like full feel and kind of really push it a bit more, but I kind of like the tone that the soft clipper gives it more. So it's really up to preference, and maybe even from beat to beat sometimes has a different feel. Like sometimes, like when I made that Somebody beat the other day for that like little Tekka cook up, like I want to throw in that limiter because it really gives that Nick Muir feel, especially when you use like certain 808s and certain sounds. But for this beat, I kind of like the way that the soft clipper hits. So we're gonna do the soft clipper with the 16.7 threshold and the 92%. You can mess around with those settings. I just like watched like a Bass One video one day and he like put them around there, and I like kind of experimented and found what I liked, and like this bumps for me. So that's what I do. Pretty much all that we think about we've been arranging recently is just trying to keep the energy moving. So not too many lulls in the energy, just like keep the pace of the beat moving, and that's what we're keeping in mind when we're doing this. Right there is our beat. That is our NBA YoungBoy, Rich as Hell inspired type beat of his new NBA YoungBoy 2. Just, you know, had that falling piano, a little like accenting synth from Purity. I'm about to get more of those Purity synths. I don't know why I've been sleeping on those. Like, don't sleep on Purity. Go buy it, go use it. Super simple beat, just like 3 simple elements of the melody. But you know, the main piano, I guess, wasn't too simple, so that's why you only need 3 elements. If when the piano's really flexing like that, you don't really need too much more, just subtle accenting stuff around it, and then hard drums. So that's what we did there. So thank you for watching. Appreciate y'all. Music Nick, episode 99 of the Cook-Up series. Let me know below what you want to see for episode 100. Appreciate y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't want to miss any of the upcoming videos. We're uploading all the time. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, here's the final beat, and I'm out of here. Peace.